Peace to the saints. We have a tragedy. yeah, yeah. Listen, we have a tragedy, ladies and saints. We have a tragedy here. There is a gold digger who had a white zaddy, and apparently something went left, and little buddy went off. Now, here's the thing. Men in general can be dangerous animals. There's no doubt about it. Men can be dangerous. You know, black guy, white guy, Latino guy, there's different flavors. There's different flavors. You know, black guy, Ike Turner, you know, but the white guy might go Jeffrey Dahmer. Then you have real problems, okay? Now, here's the thing. We all like true crime. I stopped watching it. It's a little too negative. One thing I noticed consistently with true crime, and let me know if you notice the same thing. When chicks would end up getting bodied, they would essentially die from thottery. Yes, they would die from thottery. They're having an extramarital affair. They're doing too much. And it was consistently the case. You know, in a low-class woman especially, she's really good at messing up a good thing. Oh, there's a talent for it, huh? And I truly believe that, you know, everyone is going to seek their level. If you're really somebody, you're a person of caliber and great traits, you're going to seek that which represents you. If you're a person who, you know, you're a low person, on the inside, you're a low person, you're going to do something that's going to pull you down, inevitably. A lot of people, when they watch forensic files, when you watch true crime, it always crosses your mind, you know, if I had to catch me a body, how would I get away with it? You know, if I had to get somebody up out of here, what would my methodology be? Now, with the advances in forensic science, especially in the West, and if you end up taking the life of someone who matters, they're going to investigate, right? So your chief aim is, you know, the puzzle you're trying to figure out is, well, step one, you got to go somewhere where the investigative skills and the science available is not that significant. So little buddy took her to the continent. Now, to be honest with you, I actually think that they probably went there just to go on safari, to have a good time. You know, he's a white guy. He's like, you know what? I really respect your culture. Let's go on a vacation. You know, let's not do anything, you know, normal like Paris or Dubai. Let's go to Africa. How about it? Yeah, go to Africa. All right. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead, book us some flights. We're doing it. We're going to Africa. We're getting in there. Yeah. So went to the continent, and they had a disagreement, which is inevitable when you're dealing with a harlot. There will always be disagreements because fundamentally she's not a good person. But here's the kicker. Am I suggesting that the white zaddy was a good person? Probably not. And he's probably not a good person either. That's why he's willing to date a young harlot. So they get into a disagreement, and little buddy is like, oh, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. You might have got me confused with Spencer or Joe Bob. I'm a different kind of white man. I'm one of them old school white men. You ain't about to talk to me like that, you bed wench. Oh, no. No, we taking this back to slavery on your ass. So bro was like, look, yeah, wait, what you say? You know, he spazzed. Bro went yay, did his thing. Now, he's a very wealthy gentleman. In general, money goes far in Africa. Now, if your money go far in America, it for sure is going far in Tanzania. And I've been to Tanzania. Shout out to the Tanzanians. So Brody did what he did. And then he's thinking, oh my God. Did I just take this out? Oh man, let me hit one more time. And then he, you know, tries to clean up the scene as best he can. And then he probably start kicking it out. ASAP. He's like, hey, you didn't see nothing. You didn't see, what did you see, Fufu? What did you see? Oh, me, I did not see anything. no, I see you come in with the girl. You're so nice, and you're so nice to her. She's so nice to you. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Why am I speaking Chinese accent? I Tanzanian, but I don't know anything. He's like, that's right, Mfufu. That's right. Y'all didn't see nothing. Y'all saw nothing. So, Africa's a good place to do it because them forensic skills ain't about to be legit, especially when you took out a black chick from America and her family ain't really got money like that. Ain't no way a Donald Trump government is about to fly over some forensic scientists to Tanzania to investigate what happened to a young harlot.
Live in the Satellite Center with more on this heartbreaking story.
Heartbreaking.
Alicia, well, Ashley Robinson, she actually was raised locally in South Jersey, and now
Jersey.
death in Zanzibar is making headlines.
Zanzibar!
Well, today we spoke
Zanzibar!
Say they aren't getting answers from her fiance or officials in Tanzania about what happened to her.
Oh, they ain't gonna get no answers from Tanzania. Them niggas is over there just counting up their money. You heard me? They money all folded. Them niggas is over there counting up the moolah. They over here like, young moolah, baby. This is what the Americans speak about. Economic opportunity. The white man is good. I don't know. They say the white man bad. I only know good. You only know good white men. Me too. I think I like the white men. Yes, indeed, Mufasa. This is good. Hakuna Matata. Oh, I like my laugh. Do I have rich man laugh now? I watch the white tourists. They laugh like this. Yes. Good day. It's a good day. I cannot wait until more white tourist man come with the young black girl. I cannot wait. I help him. He asked me, you help me carry the body. I'm like, no. That will cost more. Me carry body, it's different. Okay. Anyways, carrying on.
Uncertainty, mystery, anger, sadness. It's like a part of me has been taken away.
Yeah, but you knew that your daughter's a thought, bro. Like, you already knew that part. You already knew that. And so you can imagine bad things are going to happen when your daughter's a thought. I mean, that's why we encourage women not to be thoughts. It's not just for no reason. It's functional. Being a thought ends in bad outcomes. It's not just the fact that she's getting her guts poked indiscriminately by random old white men. It's a little deeper than that.
On April 5th, influencer Ashley Robinson, who goes by Ashley Janae on social media, was celebrating her 31st birthday.
So her name is Ashley Robinson, but I'm Ashley Janae, darling. Oh, where are you from? Beverly Hills? Yes, I'm from the hills of Beverly. No, you're really from Jersey. Be yourself, love. Ashley Janae.
Zanzibar, Tanzania. She was on the vacation.
No one wants to marry anyone after 1 year, especially in this context. It'd be a different thing if you had cultural connections. Maybe, you're a Muslim, I'm a Muslim, we're both practicing. We have expectation that there is no dating phase and things should move quickly to nikah because we're both serious and we understand each other. Or if we both are the same culture, you're Vietnamese, I'm Vietnamese, our parents are from the same village, we understand each other. Let's get after it. But you're an old white dude. Shout out to him, he's bald head though, like that I can respect. You dig the bald head lover. Old white dude, and then a young black chick. She's from Jersey and he's from wherever he's from, probably not Jersey. Y'all need to get to know each other for sure. Because, if you don't get to know each other, maybe he could be a killer. You never know. He could be a killer for all you know. Yes, indeed.
Just 2 days before.
We believe that they were in love.
You did not believe that. Let me know if I start distorting. I don't want to hurt anyone's ears. But you did not believe that they're in love? You're looking at the ground as you say it. You knew damn well your daughter is a harlot, and you knew damn well she was trying to milk him for a soft life. Talk about love. And love is not what you get married based on. You don't get married based on love. You get married based on compatibility, discipline, predictability, values. That's what you get married based on. Married based on love. Man, these harlots would have been married 30, 40 times. They tell every dude they love them. Come on, man. Word has no meaning.
We believe that their relationship was genuine.
Ashley's mother.
I don't even believe your relationship is genuine. Your daughter just got X'd out and the mother and father are sitting far apart wearing matching sweaters like it's a Gap commercial. Well, I don't even believe you two love each other. What are we talking about here?
That they were in love. We believe that their relationship
Goofiness.
was genuine.
Ashley's mother says she never.
Ew, gross. Now, I want to make a public service announcement. Being affectionate is fine, but the need to display that to other people is very sick. We're sick as a people. It's not normal that you feel the need to show yourself being groped or kissing your spouse. That's a private matter. That's not for the public or for the outdoors. Listen, you know what? Recently, and I got to tell the story real quick, and it didn't feel right on the inside. I told you part of it the other day, but long story short, as I said, I was coming out of my building and I take just a couple of steps. There's a woman at the corner who's raising money for kids starving in somewhere. And she engaged me in a conversation. She had a wig and she was trying to slide on me, but I didn't feel comfortable even really being seen with her because she had a wig on. And I was just like, yo, why do you guys have to embarrass us? Black women, if you're wearing a wig, you're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to yourself, to your family name, and to your race. You're an embarrassment. I felt gross just sitting there talking to a chick with a big, massive wig on her head, especially in this kind of weather. It's humid out here in Florida. It's humid. I know your scalp is sweating. The sweat cannot evaporate. It's just sitting there all mushy and stinking. And you can't even wash your hair because it's sewn in. I'm just talking to Shorty like, kind of like, is anybody seeing me do this? This is embarrassing. Like, I should be able to be with a Black woman and be proud instead of being ashamed for being with a woman that is fundamentally unclean. You cannot have a wig in your head and be clean at the same time. I'm sorry. It's just like fat people. You can't be overweight and be clean at the same time. There's too many nooks and crannies. Oh, lift this up, clean right here. Lift this up, clean right here. Oh, scrape this out. That tastes good. What's that? Like, you can't be clean. Impossible.
On April 8th, she says Ashley called saying
why does Ashley always have something over top of her wig? Is she trying to cover up her wig line? Not the hairline, the wig line. She's trying to cover up them edges. And I don't understand the concept as a female being so damn phony. No one looking at your hair thinks that your hair is like that. I just think that you would like to be a woman of a different race. And me being a real man, I'd rather get a real woman who really has hair like that instead of play around with you. The heck? Man, you be stroking out one of these Black girls, you stroking them out, you grab her hair like, yeah. You done snatch the wig off, but you got to keep stroking. You got to keep, put the wig on your head and just keep stroking her out. You keep stroking her out, wearing her wig. I mean, this is ridiculous. I would mess around and disown a daughter wearing wigs like this.
Got into an argument and were moved to separate rooms.
Now, you know that was a hell of an argument when you get moved to separate rooms. I also want to know if she starts an argument with him and has to move to a different room, did he pay for the second room? I have an eerie feeling she didn't pay for it.
He told me that Ashley did something to herself and that she was being taken to the hospital. I said, what happened when? And he told me it had been 11 hours prior.
Hours later, the luxury hotel the couple was staying at called saying Ashley passed away. According to the hospital's medical report, Ashley had an unidentified mark around her neck. They wrote,
boy, that sounds suspicious. Had an unidentified mark around her neck. Was it one of those? Was it one of those marks? Get you, what you say? Was it one of them? That's what I'm guessing it was. You know, unfortunately, a lot of women pop off at the mouth Black women and Latinas, I'd say, are like top of the list. I don't know which one is winning. But for sure, Black women and Latinas at the top of that list. I'm going to throw my Dominicans up there. You heard me? I'm going to throw my Puerto Ricans up there. You heard me? And then I'm going to throw them Black women in there. They at the top of the list. Oh, they be popping off. Oh, they be popping it. I know a beautiful Dominican woman, very quality woman. But let her get mad. All bets are off. All bets are off. And she ain't shutting up either. You would think half these chicks is 6'9", 280. Just diesel. You would think they 6'9", 280 the way they be talking. Boy, I be having to tell them, like, look, baby, I can't deal with you. Because me, I can't handle getting disrespected. I can't handle it. I know in advance that I can't handle it. So I'm going to just go ahead and let you do you. You did? Yeah, because I can't handle it. I snap. I already know in advance I will snap. Yeah, I'm going white boy on you. You did? Yeah, I'm going white boy. I ain't even going to do the Ike Turner. We skipping all that. I'm going white boy. Shit.
Quote, according to the husband, he found she hanged herself on the door
with
several question marks.
Come on,
Jill
man.
went back to the room with security, and that's how they found her.
Ashley was also taken to a second hospital.
Well, I will say this. If they did, in fact, have an argument and move to separate rooms, and then you found her in the other room she was in, that makes sense. But it also makes sense that if he chipped out the hotel staff, they helped him get this little scenario together. And I'll tell you, a dollar goes a long way. A dollar goes a long way. And shout out to Zanzibar. Shout out to the people of Tanzania. I've been to Dar es Salaam. I've been to Zanzibar. Lovely places. It's a shame that your vacation has to be ruined by a death, darling. It's a shame. I was planning on parasailing.
Listed her cause of death as cerebral hypoxia by strangulation and suffocation.
She's never done anything that would ever lead me to believe that she would do something to harm herself.
She was not just going to be discarded and forgotten about.
Can anyone mention that she's a thought, though? Or is that's just me? I'm like the only person I want to throw that. Okay, whatever.
And the family, as you just...
Oh, we have another clone of her. It's another Black girl that hates herself and is wearing the hair of a white woman, but then will probably get mad at a Black man for dating a white woman. It's like, I'm just going for the real thing. Now imagine that you're a poor chick from Jersey, and people are like, Marquette, are you saying she's poor because she's Black? Partly, a little bit. Yes, I am. But in addition to that, her family opened up a GoFundMe trying to raise $50,000 to bury her. So probably, yeah, she's probably poor. And if I go out early and my old ladies or my family open up a GoFundMe, help a sister out. You did, because I ain't gonna lie to you. They probably can't even find or access any money I ever had. So they actually probably are actually broke. But anyways, point is, yeah, so if you're broke and somebody's flown you to the opposite end of the earth and you're in Zanzibar, which is a lovely place, I've been there, you should be happy and enjoying yourself. Only a degenerate can find a way to create and manufacture an argument when you're on holiday, when you're in a beautiful place, somewhere that people would give a lot to be, and you're not being thankful and you're thinking negative or speaking negative. That's what a degenerate will do. And it was probably more than likely her, because from the man's position is he spent all this money. He's trying to impress her. He's trying to show her something that she's never seen before. So he really has like some very clear blue chip goals. It's upon her to be grateful and thankful. And it was probably the gap in between what he was expecting her reaction to be on a consistent basis in terms of thankfulness. It was a gap between what he wanted and then what she was displaying and giving him. And that probably created the friction, if I had to guess. And this is not uncommon, especially when you're dealing with people who, are not really thankful because they've never had to work for anything. You see what I'm saying? When you're a harlot, you've never had to work or earn anything. So you're really not going to be thankful at the appropriate level. It's never the case. Bed winch tax collected. There you go. Bed winch tax collected, 100%. You got to pay the toll. You want to walk the road, you got to pay the toll. Shout out to Jude writes, peace to the saints. Please take a look at your email. Sir, yes, sir. And Jude writes, okay, very good. Let's see. Jude writes, peace to the saints. Sasson, New York funded the Q2 contribution for the training center this morning. Although we fell short of our $3,000 goal, I'd like to thank all the saints that contributed to this quarter. It was such a joyful experience raising for my section as I saw the best in people come out. Many of the saints were competing against each other on who could contribute the most. Due to this, I kept on having to raise my contribution amount because ain't nobody pockets deeper than mine. Shout out to the bosses. He writes, can you please give a special shout out to the contributing members that are on this list? And absolutely, I'd be more than happy to. And folks, if you don't know, we have a training center that we're building, and it's to raise up males and females into men and women respectively. You know, I truly believe that this tragedy that happened with this young lady is because she, A, was not properly watched over by a father and a community, a tribe, and B, because in her being a gold digger, she didn't select the right kind of man. And at some level, she may not have been trained on what that looks like, if we're being honest here. Let me acknowledge, shout out to Jude came in. I don't know if they want the amounts announced, but these are all significant amounts. Shout out to Jude came in at $300. Kane came in at $250. Isaiah came in at $225. Terwan came in at $225. Emmanuel came in at $220. Nate came in at $220. Patrick came in at $220. Cabo came in at $215. Danny came in at $214. Lawson came in at $214. Joseph came in at $200. And that's a total of $2,500 contributed from the New York section. We really appreciate you. And I do want to, if someone can remind me, I want to show them the GoFundMe page. The neat thing about the way we're raising this capital is it's very transparent and public. And what that means is that unlike, say, Dr. Umar, you don't know how much money he raised. You don't know how he allocated the money. It's really a mystery and a black box. The only way you can donate to our training center is through our GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe tells you exactly how much money was raised total. So when it's time to spend the money, we'll be able to count it down to the penny and say, hey, we raised $65,000. We spent $65,000. Obviously, we're going to need a lot more than that to build what we want to build, but you'll be able to see it very transparently. And that's something in SAS and culture that we teach you to be honest, open, transparent, and operate in writing, have records of all of your business dealings. So we'll make sure that we show you where we're currently at. Carrying on. And thank you to the New York section. Thank you to everyone who supports that training center. It really means a lot. And, you know, we can call women slurs, we can call guys beta males, or we can keep doing that, but also help lift them up. And that is the real work that men should be engaged in. Thank you. There's the link to the training center. And if someone can tell me what we're currently at in terms of the raise, I'd be appreciative.
They are just desperate for information. They tell us that they are requesting surveillance footage from the resort. They also say that they have contacted police, the consulate, and embassy, and have not heard back.
Shocker.
They also tried to contact.
Listen, man, I'm guessing Trump and his racist administration, they're like, hey, you said the girl who died was black? Oh, black. You said she was black. You want us to investigate? Okay, all right. Where'd this happen? Detroit? Atlanta? I'm guessing Atlanta. She was black. This happened in Atlanta, right? Africa. You said a black girl from America died in Africa, and you want me to investigate? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, we're making America great again, buddy. And I think we're better off without her. Yeah, I think we're better off without her. Trade her for an Afrikaner. Yeah, I don't think bro tripping at all. He said she was cheating. I think that's a very sensible thesis. And I don't think that she was cheating on the trip. I think she was probably, responding to DMs from dudes that she shouldn't be talking to. And I think social media is a great evil. And if you're a woman, you need to realize that you should not have any level of contact with a man unless you're willing to make him an offering. You hear me? And that's what I tell women who will DM me. I let them know, like, hey, you have a beautiful family, hang back, unless you would like to make an offering to me. Otherwise, keep your distance. It is the appropriate thing to do. So my guess is she was probably DMing with some dude that she really liked, that she's actually interested in, somebody who's probably more appealing to her than this zaddy. And then bro was not having it at all. Red flag number one. And again, when we have our training center, we're not going to control, you can't control anybody. But what we are for sure going to do is let our young ladies and our young men know, you can't say, oh, don't judge me for what I look like. If you decide to get covered in tattoos, that's not the other person discriminating against you because of random circumstances. Like, you chose to do that. They're discriminating against you based on your decisions. Like, for example, if I wear a bunch of chains and a ball cap, I know I look like a nigga, which from time to time I do that. But I expect people to treat me like a nigga because I've chosen to dress up in the costume of a nigga, and that's fine. That's fine. But what is ridiculous is when people go get tattooed, like, oh, don't judge me for my tattoos. Like, nigga, you the one that put them on there. You act like somebody kidnapped your black act and then just tatted you up. So anyways, we see that this chick is a thug, is what I'm listening. Baby, cause I'm a thug. Dun, dun, dun. Baby, cause I'm a thug. So she has this nice, beautiful photo, this white, like bubble bath, and everything is looking pristine. And for some reason, she's pretending to drink champagne in the bathtub, which we all know is just for the photo. And then you see this, all of this tattooing on her arm. And she had to take it the extra length and do the Rapunzel hair hat that's way, way, way down there. Hey, I'm naked under here. Look at me. Take a picture. Curious. Okay, so let's see. So this was made 3 hours ago. We got some black girl magic in here, huh? For all you people talking ish about her vacation here and in other posts with the dude that most likely took her out, you need to pay attention and learn to do simple math. Ashley and her boyfriend were together for 1 year. This post is from 2023. Her other vacations were 2024. And before that, April 2025. If you pay attention and actually look at the pictures, he ain't in them. She vacationed with other females. Sis, you probably don't even know her. Because you look like how are you Asian and overweight? And I could tell from your face. I know for sure. Anyways, let me just stay off of that. So people need to stop acting like it's her fault. What happened to her? You know what? Low key, what happens to us can be our fault. For sure. That's why I talk about people, places, positions. People, places, positions. You choose the people you're around. You choose the places you go to. That decides on the position you're in. Absolutely, we have responsibility. And do I believe that she was on a vacation with all of her homegirls and she paid for it? Hell no, I don't believe that one bit. Especially because if they're on their expensive vacations, I'd probably at some point see how you earn your money. And I don't see any indication of that. I just see how you spend your money. And you're probably spending someone else's money. Yeah, we know the game. You're not fooling anybody. No, sirree, Bobby. Absolutely not. Let's get back to this study. Okay, so we got the chopper. And she's blonde. I didn't know she was Norwegian. I didn't know she was Swedish. You guys ever heard of the Black Swedes? She's Swedish. Fascinating. Nobody cares until you're rich, pretty, or dead. Okay, but so she's promoting a lifestyle of wealth while not being wealthy. You know, the curious thing is that men, when they're poor, they know that they're poor. When women are poor, they just think that, I haven't met the right man. It's like they never believe that they're poor. Extraordinary. Yeah, extraordinary. So here she is next to the chopper, which the blade's not spinning. That's okay. And then she writes, never been regular. Interesting. Never been regular. So you're basing your self-worth not on accomplishment, not on anything you've done, but based on what you can get a trick to pay for. Pity, she's wearing other people's hair. That's an embarrassment to our entire race. Again, wearing other people's hair. This looks like Vegas right here. Oh, I'm good. Seems like Marquett knows his stuff. Let me enlarge that for you guys. Yeah, I recognize that anywhere. That's how good I am. You dig? Recognize a hallway in Vegas. You dig? Your boy really be outside in the realest of ways. I'm Jamira. Been there. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. Been there. Yep. Now, where's the guy at that's paying for all of this? She won't let bro. Oh, did I accidentally like that? How the heck did that happen? That was crazy. They sure do know how to keep their sponsor out of the picture. I think the key is to ask your sponsor to take the picture, right? You got to ask your sponsor to take the picture, and that's how that goes. She's slick out here, boy. Yeah, she's a slick one. So all these And let me teach you guys, if you guys want to figure out how to quit. I met this baddie. Now, mind you, if you are looking for a baddie, you're a dweeb, okay? But imagine you're saying, quit, help your boy out. I met this baddie and I'm looking at her IG. How do I figure out if she's a gold digging slorina? Well, if you notice she's doing a bunch of cool stuff, really cool stuff. And in all the photos, she's by herself in these exotic locations or these expensive locations. She's obviously not there with her girlfriends, because if she's with her girlfriends, they'd be in the photo. So she's also not by herself. So she's there with Zaddy. There you go. She's there with Zaddy. Yeah. Zaddy. Zaddy then took you to Paris. Zaddy then took you to Vegas. Zaddy took you to Dubai. Or maybe you met up with one of those guys in Dubai. Human toilet. And then here you are on a private jet. And private jets are not cheap. They're not cheap at all. I almost never fly private because it's expensive. I need a budget. I need to get me a sugar mama. It's very expensive, and it's not even frankly easy to schedule. I tried to charter one 2 times recently and just couldn't get the deal done even with the money. It's not cheap. It's not easy stuff. So let's see. This person writes, see when you live a fake IG wannabe baddie girl that sell her soul to be famous, or you can do anything. The outcome is not good. Ooh, Catherine over here. Catherine over here talking some physics. Girls, stop envying everything you see on social media. Appreciate what you have. Otherwise, you end up like this lady, left by the fiance in a morgue in Africa, with the family doing a GoFundMe to bring your body home. The guy's life just continues. Choices have consequences. Listen to me. I have to hit the like button on that one. That was a brave post. I'm not going to lie to you. I probably wouldn't have made that post, especially not on Shorty's IG. Like, good Lord, that was almost inconsiderate of the family. They're mourning. Goodness, that was mean. That was mean. Sometimes the truth is mean, but that was, whew, yeesh. Yes, indeed. He shot to Fighter for Life, writes, huge fan of tour work, sir. Maybe he meant your work. I don't know. I appreciate you. What flag is that? Is that Djibouti? Is that the Djibouti flag? I think that probably the white dude did it too. Right. But if I were the police, I wouldn't investigate it. I know people are like, nigga, what? Yeah, no, I wouldn't investigate it, because what we forget is that the police force is for the common good. Your personal relationship, if you make a personal decision to, marry someone or date them or go on holiday with them, especially in Africa. This is a Tanzania police affair. This is a Zanzibar police affair. This is not an American police affair. I don't think we should allocate public resources. So what I'm essentially saying to you is, if I, Marquett Burton, pay my tax dollar, I'm not paying my tax dollar to go into the investigation of what happened in her personal marital home. I'm paying my tax dollar for the common good. Roads that we all have to drive on, bridges, public schools, because I don't want the people in the society to be dimwits. I'm paying for the common good. Some people might say, well, a murderer on the loose, don't you want to lock him up? Nah, he's killing the chicks that he's marrying. Like, that's a domestic affair. I don't think he's going to go out and indiscriminately kill bald-headed black men. If he did, then yes, allocate my tax dollars immediately. This nigga's a threat. But otherwise, it's like, nah, I don't want to allocate my money for a woman making bad personal decisions or a family making poor personal decisions. That's not what government and taxes are actually for. And it's because of the matriarchy putting government into every aspect of human life that taxes have to be so high. We don't pay taxes to invade foreign countries. We don't pay taxes to free foreign countries. We don't pay taxes to monitor other countries' nuclear programs. That's not what taxes and government is for. That's the result of the matriarchy, and that's the result of white supremacy. That's what that is. That is not the mandate of government. So yeah, this is her own personal business. You did? Yeah.
I don't know if
Listen, if this murder gets solved or doesn't get solved, it doesn't affect my life at all. It doesn't affect any of your lives at all. This is her own personal business. This is thought picture 101. You hear me? This is like, hello, brokies. This is her. Hi, brokies. Yeah, I know you're sitting back home in Jersey. Me, I'm out at the game on the floor seats. Zaddy. Hashtag Zaddy. Yo, this is her living her best life. You dig? Oh man, she living her best life. And she is giving up that brown poon. She giving the poon up. You dig? Yeah, because it don't come free. Oh, you ain't gonna live your best life for free. No, he gonna make you pay for it every night. You gonna earn it. Earn these flow seats.